Hi everybody, this is Jim Wagner with TZAcademy, and welcome to another week of our player interviews. Every week for the past 3 months we've interviewed players, from younger players all the way to professionals, and it's rare that we get college players in, just because most of them are heading back to school. But we do have Alonso Garcia. Alonso is a right-handed pitcher who has been playing at the UC Irvine, the Anteaters, a Division I program in the Big West Conference, and always one of the top programs in the country. And Alonso has been a starter pretty much the last 3 years. But I wanted to, ask you a little bit, Alonso. First off, thank you for being here again. And then tell us a little bit about growing up and how baseball came about for you, and how that led to high school.
Yeah, I kind of come from a baseball family. Played in San Fernando Valley, went to San Fernando High School, then got recruited to UC Irvine.
Great. And have you always just been a pitcher? Growing up, did you play other positions?
Growing up, I pretty much played wherever we needed, but I've always been a pitcher.
Okay, I didn't know if I've ever knew this. Did you hit in high school at all?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's something new that we're all just finding out. So Alonso, tell us a little bit about how high school went. I know you had some very, very special moments in high school. How did that work for you in terms of playing varsity and such growing up?
Yeah, well, in high school, I got a chance to be on some pretty good teams. We won 2 city championships. Pitched pretty well. My sophomore year, I went like 12-1. Junior year, 11-2, and from there, colleges started being interested, and from there.
Right. And so your sophomore and junior years, you won a city championship. So you played at Dodger Stadium both years.
Yeah.
And I think you were telling me before, you actually started and pitched in the semifinal games to get your team to Dodger Stadium. So how was the celebration? How was that? I mean, is it as great as everyone talks about?
Yeah, it's awesome. For high school players, that was our main goal. So every year we would work to get to Dodger Stadium. So that was a pretty cool experience.
That's awesome. And so after playing at San Fernando High School, you went to UC Irvine. How did things start out for you there?
Things went well. I pitched a lot my freshman year. I think I threw 48 innings, so I was a midweek starter, came out of the bullpen on the weekends, and had a good ERA, and got some pretty good experience.
Right. And what were some things we were talking earlier about, some concerns you were having as you went into your sophomore year, or what did the coaches say to you after the season?
After my freshman year, I played summer ball. I wasn't doing too well, so that's when I tried to look around and see what I could do, and I was like, I got to do something to change things maybe. And
Did they talk to you and said, you need to get more velocity, right?
Yeah. So I contacted you, and from there things have changed.
Well, that's great. And so when you were saying you were like in the low 80s, when your freshman year in Irvine, and then when you went back after, because you were here for a whole summer, it might have been a winter and then a summer or something like that. Where were you at velocity-wise after being here for a while?
Yeah, after my freshman year, when I went back for my sophomore year, I was 85 to 87. I even touched 89 in the fall. So I made some pretty big gains after that. Right.
I seem to remember, if it was that sophomore year, I think you came back in the holidays and did some work, and we sort of set up a weighted ball program for you to do as you could. And wasn't there a point where I think you might have even touched like 91 in a scrimmage before the season or something like that?
Yeah, I touched like 90 in the fall, so leading up to season, I was pitching pretty well and got a chance to be the Sunday and Saturday starter.
Which means you're number 2 or 3 guy in the program. That's awesome. So what are some things, how has working here benefited you, and your arm health, your recovery, your velo?
After being here, it sort of changed my pitching career, if I want to say, physically. I started throwing harder, arm got healthier. I also made sure I got stronger in the weight room. We do a lot of strengthening and mobility stuff. It's not just about throwing. And so I do a lot of work to put all the pieces into the pitching puzzle.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, one of the things we've always been happy is when we've had time off, Alonso has come in, or he'll contact you like, yeah, come on in, and he's gotten to be friends with some of the high school guys. I think a lot of them look up to Alonso because that's what they're aspiring to be. There was one player in tonight who just committed to Division I college, and you just sort of get that sense of brotherhood, that you've done something, or you've hit a goal that you're looking to hit. So anyways, well, thank you for coming in. It's great to get to know your story a little bit. Even the thing with the hitting, I didn't know if you hit. We will be continuing our series next week and weeks after with more of our players. With school back in season here, we're getting our players back even more so. Also, you can find us on social media at TZAcademy, both Twitter and Facebook. Our website is TZAcademy.com. There's a lot of information there about how to contact us, things that we're doing. And also there's information at the end of September, our 2017 Southern California version of the Texas Baseball Ranch Elite Pitchers Boot Camp will be here for 3 days. It's probably the greatest camp that we are a part of during the year. So go to our website for more information on that. So for myself, Jim Wagner, and for Alonso Garcia, we appreciate you watching us, and we look forward to talking to you next time.